Well done, team. It's good to see the safe house filling up again. The only way we're going to keep London from falling into total oppression is by rebuilding the resistance. We need to recruit, train, build back our arsenal. The people are itching to rise up and take their city back. We just need to show them that DedSec are fighting along with them.
I agree. This city is being picked apart by scavengers and they must be stopped.
And Albion's acting like they're in a contest to be the #1 big bad fascists in the whole fucking world.
You know who's taken real advantage? Organized crime. We can't ignore Clan Calais.
Fair, but remember that this zero-day hacker group is still out there. They took out DedSec once, and it's a good bet they'll try again. I believe they were responsible for the bombings and framed DedSec. With your help, I plan to get to the bottom of this mystery.
I'd say that's a full docket. Enough talk. Let's unfuck London.
I found a lead that may help us unravel more about Zero Day and the bombings we ate shit for. I've picked up an encrypted signal from the Tone conference site that's been broadcasting on a loop since the night of the bombing. Go investigate. You might even get to try out that fancy new AR tech we stole. I mean, creatively shared.
Old people are trying my patience. I refuse to put up with this. Why is this happening to me right now?
It would be chaos.
Hey! Hey, I said hey!
Who's this fool? Someone got their arse grafted on their face, eh? Arse face.
I just keep thinking, what's the point now? Right.
Yeah, it's called a sword.
No! I refuse to put up with this. I'm not gonna let my blood boil over this situation.
You're being dumb right now, you know.
And you have an hour to just cut up everything you see. They've got vases,
chunk yourself,
chairs, big hunks of meat hanging from the ceiling.
No grass cloud. Hey,
Relax.
who the fuck do you
Popular with couples if you can believe that. I get you.
always bloody trying my patience. It's unacceptable. No, thank you.
Serious?
Hey,
Seriously serious?
I can't believe this is happening.
Just flying across the street like it was nothing.
I don't know what's worse. You or everything that's happening around you.
It looks fun. I know it's completely ridiculous, but I think I want to try it. Do you know anyone that owns one?
Come on. You've got to be joking. I refuse to put up with it. Seriously, what is going on?
Hey, jam yourself, yeah? End of the day. Being long right now.
Hey, fantastic. Don't fucking coddle me.
They're just
Hey, I bet your knees are sore after getting down in those trashy drinks.
okay. Maybe the stranger on the dating app was actually a serial killer. It could happen. And
Why
that's what you
does
have to
this
do.
always bloody happen?
And there's the
It's
restaurant.
unacceptable.
Cuba.
No.
Serious?
Hey, what I hear?
Whole
Seriously
thing.
serious?
3 kilometers walk to get
It's
past.
unacceptable.
The worst part is, you can't even fit the thing in your mouth.
Whoa.
Completely defeats
Know
the
that.
purpose.
Yeah, just
Anyway,
dumb
we're on a
around
second
it.
date now, so
Wonder who did that, eh? I wonder.
Why is this happening to me right now? I refuse to put up with this. I'm not gonna let my blood boil over this situation.
Do you smoke?
I just can't wait.
I mean, you could use a suit.
I get so excited that you're literally trembling. Yeah.
Being long right now.
Shivers in your fever, scream me again. Never kisses, or do you ever send a full stop? Do you know? pistol shows. Hold her down when soggy clothes and breeze blows. She's morphine, queen of my vaccine, my love, my love, love. La la la, muscle to muscle, and toe to toe. The fear is grim, me, but here I go. My heart sings as I jump
I don't much care for walking around this place. It feels like an open-air morgue.
Supposed to be abandoned and under repair, but crawling with fucking security. It don't seem right, does it?
More than a bit suspect. Bags, what am I looking for?
Any kind of device or component that could still be emitting the signal. It seems to be coming from within the rubble.
surroundings.
What the hell?
This is it. The signal is coming from this Spiderbot fragment. No indication yet who it belongs to.
The little fella's taken a walloping. What's it doing here?
Difficult to say, but with an AR reconstruction, we may be able to see what happened to it and if it relates to the attack. Access data relays in the vicinity, and I can compile enough data to build the AR reconstruction.
It's like they just vanished. I need some backup here.
Taking cover.
Keep looking. Let's do this.
Shots fired. Shots fired.
Getting shot at here. Just making this worse.
Just surrender.
Suppressing target!
It's easy. You're gonna wish you never crossed me.
I need backup now.
I've got them.
They have to make these look so gross.
Perfect. 2 more data relays to go.
Let's find this one.
Couldn't have gone far.
One more data relay and I'll have it. That should do it. Now, I'll just take the audio from this stream and the video from these 36 and... got it. Go back to where you found that Spiderbot and I'll show you the AR reconstruction from the night of the explosion.
Okay.
CTOS AR. Data reconstruction in progress.
You brought the payload? What, think we'd go back here? Don't trust the Kelly dog.
Kelly? As in Clan Kelly? Does that mean mobsters did the bombings?
Seems to me like they supplied the explosives. They were making a delivery.
Didn't seem like the gangster type either. Could she have been a part of Zero Day?
Well, don't just stand there. Keep looking.
Bagley, who was controlling this Spiderbot?
I've now fully decrypted the signal the Spiderbot is broadcasting. And while I cannot identify a specific user, it is a call code used by the Metropolitan Police Service.
So, the police watched it all happen. Interesting.
The reconstruction continues behind that rubble.
Oh, brilliant. I'll just pop open a quantum tunnel, shall I?
Quantum tunnel technology is at least 10 years away, but Spiderbots and drones are here today. You could try one of those if you don't feel like waiting.
Good call, sweetie.
Why don't you aim those human eyeballs of yours at the van's cargo?
Okay.
RDX nitrogen, and the exact same detonator system like the bombs that were planted at Parliament.
0 Day's signature.
There, hurry. Got all the deliveries.
So you were hired to supply all the targets? That's it. We're all I need to know.
So 0 Day was using multiple groups to pull off the bombings. This just gets more tangled.
That's certainly one way to pull off a massive coordinated attack while remaining anonymous. 0 Day needed manpower and resources, but they needed them at an arm's length. And it doesn't take the world's greatest AI detective to see that both Clan Kelly and Albion benefited in the aftermath. Unfortunately, this is the most we can get out of the AR reconstruction, but if we could find the mystery officer who was spying through the spider bot, maybe they could tell us more. Tracing the Spiderbot serial number, it was assigned to New Scotland Yard 3 years ago. Perhaps more information about its user or its assignment will be available at the station.
So the police were investigating a different suspect other than DedSec, but kept it quiet from the public. Oh, very professional.
The only way to know for sure is to investigate New Scotland Yard.
I want to hear your concern, but not of your agitation. It's for our safety.
Well, Albion certainly made themselves at home.
And the entire police service. But don't worry, if you're not pleased with your privatised goon squad, just take your business across the street.
I was never much of a fan of the Met, but I can't say I was itching to see them replaced with war criminals either.
Not to worry, the only difference now is the uniform, assault weapons, and the fact they're motivated by profit over public service. Now, any record or information on the Spiderbot will be further in.
Night-night.
Stay sharp. Search the area.
I'm too old for this.
keep our eyes peeled.
I'm sure they're still in the area. Bloody hell!
Don't see anyone.
They're not getting away that easy. Burn out.
Could be anywhere.
Surrender!
I'm here. There, that I need cover.
Moving in.
Checking now. Going in. Come on, check it out.
This is not good. Gunfire! What was that?
Everyone get down! You've got the wrong person!
You think you're hard?
Sorry, God. I think it was a gun.
Thought I had Investigate. Right.
Well, is this it? Our spider bot?
According to the serial numbers, this matches the piece of spider bot from the Tone bombing site.
Good. Be a dear and work out who last used it.
Navigate the spider bot from out of that room. I'll need a direct connection in order to learn more from our bisected friend.
On it.
That opening right there looks like a good exit point. Right, get comfy. This spiderbot might be broken and missing some of its legs, but it can still jump and fit through vents. That's a good way to get through the station undetected. That's a part of the remote detonator system from Parliament. If the Met, or Albion rather, actually analysed it, they would see it wasn't DedSec's handiwork at all. That's Dalton's mask. It must have been recovered from Parliament. It might be the only thing left of him now. all this junk? You'll have to jump your way across to get to the next vent opening.
They couldn't be trusted to do their jobs. Suddenly some corporation could clean up our streets better than the state police who have who knows how long. They try and fight it, it's treated like a business. Crime will never go away. That's about the business, right? So don't help Albion has our best interest at heart. So
If the police could handle their job, Albion wouldn't be necessary. But they can't. Tone bombing is a perfect example. A bunch of lazy, overpaid cops are asleep at the wheel. Well, they're not at the wheel anymore, are they?
You're almost there. Make your way through this last vent path.
Got it.
Scanning Spybot and accessing its internal drives. While I'm analysing this data, you should make yourself scarce. Unless you'd like to explain to your new, heavily armed, privatised police force why you've broken into the station.
Fine.
Hey, careful!
I owe you one. Thanks.
Look at that!
Look, love a duck!
The Spiderbot fragment you found has a satellite-based GPS module that regularly pushed its location to a specific ground station.
We're this far down the breadcrumb trail, we might as well keep following it.
Pushing you the ground station's coordinates.
All units, I repeat, all units. We have reports of hostiles in your area. Over, responding to the description with the report. Over.
Control, I've lost the target. Right, I'm putting a stop to this. Units fall back. Over.
The GPS history of the spider bot we recovered regularly pinged these coordinates. Our mystery witness to the real bombers must have come to this lovely, damp location several times.
Good place to hold the world's least pleasant dinner party.
Or to discreetly dump a body into the Thames.
Bagley, find me an entrance.
I'm detecting a surveillance network guarding a space under this bridge. If you can patch into it, perhaps you can take a look inside.
Incredible. There's some kind of secret police bunker down here, like a, what's the opposite of a serial killer's basement?
Well, if Albion was stomping all over your workplace, you'd find a different place to store your lunch too. And it seems our mystery officer was dedicated.
But what were they working on that led them to the Tone bombing?
The computer's dusty enough to kill an asthmatic, but there may still be something useful on it.
This is Inspector Caitlin Lau. Well, former inspector now. Since Albion's coup, the Met is no more. The police brass had already buried the evidence anyway. Everything implicating Albion and Clan Kelly in the bombings. But I know Mary Kelly's band of twats were involved, and they're involved in other crimes we can look into. Me and a few good mates are willing to go off book, going after Mary Kelly again. I'll never fucking learn, will I? Inspector Caitlin Lau, video log. Clan Kelly and Albion are teamed up on some deal. I don't have all the details, but it looks to be human trafficking. The European Processing Center is the Albion angle. Since the bombings, they can grab anyone off the street. Call them illegal immigrants, potential DedSec insurgents, whatever. Though we know who the real danger is. So, Clan Kelly gets hold of these people, these immigrants, deportees, victims, really, and they're taking them somewhere. But where and why? It all comes back to the boss lady herself. I knew she was into something, but...
So, our mystery officer was Inspector Caitlin Lau. It sounds like Mary Kelly was her white whale, and her investigation led her to the bombings.
Oh, good. Albion is working with Clan Kelly. For a second there, I was worried they couldn't possibly get any worse.
It seems like Zero Days Web covers all of the unsavory bits of London. Tug on a thread, and it leads back to them. Clan Kelly and Albion included.
But we can't very well allow people to be snatched off the streets. We have to do something.
Inspector Lau mentioned Albion is running their part of the operation out of the EPC. Detectives like us call that a lead.
This Albion Clan Kelly business leaves a bad taste in my mouth. And if Caitlin Lau's right, then this little nugget jumps to the front of the queue. We have reason to believe a former DedSec op...
Hello there. Have you got an hour to set the world right?
Of course.
Brilliant, thanks a lot. Ease off, mate.
So, I've delved more into Caitlin Lau's investigation, and an enormous number of missing person cases center around the EPC. The inspector was definitely onto something.
Let's find our contact. If Albion find out Angel is DedSec, they'll torture him for information.
Got Bagley summons. I've already taken care of your entry. Get you in quick and quiet.
This is under the radar, right? I don't want an actual record of me in their system.
No worries, I'll spoof. But come meet me on the rooftop. The only place here that doesn't smell like piss. Got some info for you.
The European Processing Centre. It processes deportees by stacking them up in squalid conditions and forgetting about them. But hey, it's to protect London, right?
What is going on?
This place is worse than a prison camp. Every day I see people come through here, torn from their homes and their families. But I'd rather stay and keep an eye on things. Maybe help out once in a while, like now.
Look at this place. They just dump people in here out of sight, out of mind. How does this help anyone? People could get sick, die, or go missing and no one would know.
Yeah, records say they have been processed, but it doesn't add up. No one ever properly leaves. And with the Kellys...
Confused. Pushing the location of the EPC database on your optic. There will be a database here that we can search for evidence on Angel Lopez.
Bagley, tell me you found something.
I have. His file has been deleted from the main database, along with hundreds of others. Still very detailed. Even when committing crimes against humanity, the government doesn't skimp on paperwork. Here is a recording labelled Exit Interview.
You know what we do with terrorists, Lopez? Don't go pissing me off by denying anything. We know you're with DedSec. You think you were picked up on some random sweep? Not a fucking chance. Nothing to say. Well, this is not going to go well for you then, because I want information. The rest of your cell, where are they? I want names, places, everything you've got.
You think everything I know and what? You let me go? I'm not talking. I know how this ends.
Oh, I don't think you do. I'm going to throw you to the wolves. The Kellys haven't...
Shit. They knew he was dead.
Deportation limbo, horrible living conditions, unexplained disappearances. It's almost as if the media are deliberately ignoring the situation here in favour of... Oh, look here, Beatrice Stokely, 89, recently took up kickboxing to fill up her days. Fascinating. If the EPC is a typical example of how humans treat each other, I'd say a benevolent AI overlord is a step up, wouldn't you?
Bagley, shut up.
I have reconstructed an AR scene of Angel's examination. You can view it inside the clinic.
Well done.
What's wrong? How can I help? Toss up, freak. Yeah, so long. Go fuck yourself. What's wrong? How can I help?
CTOS AR. Data reconstruction in progress.
There's a big deal, yeah? And no people outside.
Teachers, Mr. Lopez. We'll have you out of here in a minute or two.
They implanted him with something. We need a closer look.
Facial analysis matches for both. They're part of Mary Kelly's little pack. So, Inspector Lau was right after all. Clank Kelly and Albion are in bed together. What a shit orgy that would be. Microchips, coated with biocompatible glass to prevent rejection.
So there's a microchip implanted in Angel. Is it a tracker? Vitals monitor?
No, these are more sophisticated. If I had to guess, I would say they were designed to deliver a dose of some unknown compound. Not the kind of thing you find at your local corner shop. I could reconstruct the path he took if you want to see how this cliffhanger gets resolved.
Keep going. Maybe he got away.
Bugger! Get it before he triggers! He's getting away! Get after him!
Shit, they're catching up on him. Come on, Angel.
Sweep the area!
Shit, he might just make it.
Get fucked up! We don't have a match yet, she's gonna kill us.
No, it's fine. As long as he's not damaged, there'll be no waste. Demand's high with the new network.
Guess you're right. Let's tube him, get him in the van and out to the incinerator.
Oh shit, I wasn't expecting that. That microchip is a lot more than just a tracking device.
They must have triggered it remotely. Whatever Mary Kelly is up to, she wants Angel alive.
We need to find him, see what they did to him, and what that fucking microchip is all about.
Seems like advanced technology for Mary Kelly and her band of thugs to be waving around. Could Mary be part of a scary dark web hacker group like, say, oh, I don't know, pick one, 0 Day?
Interesting theory, Bagley, but hold your investigation algorithms for the moment, will you? Angel needs us.
The incinerator they mentioned is probably the Southwark incinerator. It's practically right round the corner.